Hi there, welcome to the vlog. Thank you for joining me. This is the first video in a series of videos I intend to shoot, but the focus of the series is going to be about the beautiful Florida scenery, the outdoors. Um, there's a lot of beautiful lakes in the area, a lot of trails, and my focus is going to be on the beauty that's out there when I'm kayaking or biking. Hopefully you'll find the videos entertaining, and interesting, and maybe even encourage you to get out and have some of your own outdoor adventures. So what inspired me to do a vlog series? Well, that all started a couple years ago when I bought a kayak, bought the one behind me, and started going out on some of the local lakes. And when I'd go out, I would take my phone with me, and once I was out in the lake, I'd just pull out the phone and just shoot a quick little video to send to my sisters. I have two older sisters. They and their families both live out on the West Coast currently, but we all grew up in the Central Florida area. So I'd go out on the lake, take out the phone and say, "Hey y'all, how you doing? I'm on Lake so and so. You remember that lake? That's the one the school was on, or it was near the so and so, or a friend of ours lived on that lake." And the videos were never long. They're like 30 seconds, maybe a minute long. And I just kind of pan the lake and da-da-da. And then I just send it as a text to my sisters, just as a "hi, how you doing" kind of a thing. And the response was immediate and emphatic. They would pepper me with questions and comments like, "Yeah, I remember that lake," or "Was that the lake so-and-so?" or "Yeah, I took Girl Scout swimming lessons on that lake," or just pepper me with questions. "I heard a bird. What kind of bird was that in the background?" Um, but also they would say, "Send us more videos. When you get to the other side of the lake, make another video and send it to us." So much so that I just kind of started jokingly saying, "Oh, gee, maybe I should start my own YouTube channel and post some videos, ha 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 ha." Well, they called my bluff. uh, this past Christmas, Santa Claus brought me a GoPro camera. Uh, I opened it up and I'm like, "Oh, okay, I guess I'm doing this now." Um, Step one, learn how to use a GoPro. I've never had one before. Fortunately, they're fairly straightforward to learn, as is evidenced by here we are at the launch of BIDS Outdoor Adventures. As I mentioned earlier, these videos are going to be about the beautiful Florida scenery. Um, Look at a map of Florida. It is just peppered with lakes all over the place. I read somewhere that Florida has a higher concentration of lakes per square mile per land unit than anywhere else in the continental United States. And if you look at a map, that's easy to see. It's just water everywhere. So I'm going to be taking my kayaks out on the lakes, and I'm going to be filming all this beautiful Florida scenery. Hopefully also getting some of the critters that live on or around the lakes, the birds, the turtles, the gators, things of that nature. Hopefully it should be some interesting as well as beautiful scenery. Not to mention, I'm an hour and a half from either coast, East Coast or West Coast. So I can go over and to the West Coast and kayak around the Tampa Bay area, parts south, parts north, go over hour and a half that way. I'm on the intercoastal. It goes all the way up and down the coast of East Coast of Florida. So lots of source material, lots of videos to come. And that's just the kayaking part. In addition, I'm going to be cycling as well. This area has numerous multi-paved, multi-use paved trails, back roads that aren't heavily trafficked, things of that nature. Great places to ride your bike. And also, again, the Tampa Bay area and up to Orlando. I've quite often will throw the bike on the back of the car and just head up to one of those places. And we'll ride a trail in the morning, have lunch at some outdoor cafe, and then just kind of kick around the rest of the afternoon. Makes for a great day trip. So again, as with kayaking, lots of source material for that. Finally, a word about the name of the channel, BIDS Outdoor Adventures. Who's Bid? Well, I'm Bid. How did I get that name? Well, my name is David, but my family nickname is Bid. And that came about way back when my sisters and I were like single digits old. And, as kids, you play little word games and rhyming games. And one day they were playing around with my name, David, and it became David, which then became Debid, which then got shortened to Bid. And for whatever reason, Bid is what stuck. So pretty much my entire life I have been called Bid. So hence Bid's Outdoor Adventures. So I hope you enjoy the channel. I hope you find it interesting and entertaining. I also hope you'll subscribe to the channel and hit the notification. And that's kind of important because I don't know how often I'm going to be shooting videos. I've shot a few videos before this one, and it takes a surprising amount of time to edit the video and put it all together. So I am not going to be dropping videos every few days or so. In my mind, I'm thinking like one every other week, you know, a couple a month. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. Time will tell to see how well I do that. But hopefully you'll subscribe and hit that notification and be alerted whenever I put out a new video. So again, I hope you find the videos entertaining and interesting. And again, I hope it encourages you to get out to and enjoy the nature, enjoy the outdoors. Florida is a beautiful place. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.